Direct linear variations. Our objectives. At the end of this presentation, you should be able to define direct linear variation, illustrate situations that involve direct linear variations, translate into direct variation statement of relation between two quantities, and solve problems involving direct linear variations. Let's start. What is direct linear variation? If two variables change such that the ratio of one over the corresponding value of the other is constant, then the relation between these two variables is what we call a direct linear variation. In symbols, if y varies directly as x and k is a non-zero constant of direct linear variation, then y equals kx and the constant k equals y all over x. Translate the following statement into mathematical equation using k as the constant of variation. The variable a varies directly as b. In mathematical equation, that is, a is equal to kb. The price p is directly proportional to the number of items n. In mathematical equation, that is, p is equal to kn. The perimeter p of a regular octagon varies directly as the length of s of its side. In mathematical equation, that is p is equal to ks. The distance d covered by a jeep varies directly as its speed s in km per hour. In mathematical equation, that is d is equal to ks. The weight w of a steel cable is directly proportional to its length l. In mathematical equation, that is w equals kl. The table shows the distance d in kilometers traveled by a motorcycle in t hours at the speed of 40 km per hour. As you can observe, as the time increases, the distance also increases, and the ratio is always 40. Therefore, we can say that the distance varies directly as the time. In the equation, d is equal to kt and k is equal to d over t. Example number 2. If y varies directly as x and y is 36 when x is 12, find the equation of variation and the value of y when x is 108. So in this case, we need to translate first the statement into mathematical equation. So as y varies directly as x, we can write it as y is equal to kx. Now, y is 36 when x is 12 will be used in finding for the value of k. So to find for the value of k, that is, k is equal to y over x. Now let's substitute one by one the given. So we have k is equal to, the value of y is 36 and the value of x is 12. Dividing it, k will be equal to 3. Now, since we already know the value of k, we can now answer the first question, which is find the equation of the variation. So to find for the equation of the variation, we'll just simply substitute the given value of k to our original equation, which is y equals kx. So we have y is equal to 3x. This is now your equation of the variation. After getting the equation of the variation, we can now find for y when x is 108. So to find y when x is 108, just simply substitute x by 108 to our equation of variation. So we have y is equal to 3 times 108. Multiplying 3 by 108 will give us an answer of y is equal to 324. So let's check our solution. Example number 3. A newspaper boy earns 560 pesos in 2 weeks. How much does he earn in 5 weeks? So in this word problem, we need to translate the following statement into mathematical equation. So as the boy earns in 2 weeks, we can write this as the earning of the boy varies directly as the number of weeks. So we have E is equal to KW. I represent the earnings by E and I represent the weeks by W. Now, remember that the earning of a boy is 560. So I can write this as E is equal to 560 and he earns that within 2 weeks. So W is equal to 2. Now we can use this following value to find for K. So your K is equal to E all over W. Substitute the given value. So we have K is equal to 560 divided by 2. Dividing it, K now is equal to 280. Now, since we already have the value of K, we can now find for the equation of variation. So we will be substituting K to the original equation. So we have E is equal to 280 W. So this is your equation of variation. After getting the equation of variation, we can now find for the earnings of the boy within 5 weeks. Let's substitute W by 5. So we have E is equal to 280 multiplied by 5. Multiplying 280 by 5 will give us an answer of 1,400. Therefore, the earning of a boy within 5 weeks will be 1,400 pesos. Thank you.